Hi.
Hi,
Yes, ma'am.
how old are you?
I'm 20.
Okay, thank God. I thought you were from the Clapingo kids section, and I
No,
was
no, 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 no. I'm not from the kids section. So, how old do I look like?
like a human. That's how you look
No,
like.
no. How old do I look like?
How
I think,
old do you look like?
yeah,
I thought that you might be 15 to 17, somewhere.
yeah. People sometimes tell me that I look younger, but actually I'm 20.
You're 20. Okay, thank goodness.
And you are?
I've
How old are you?
Hi, I'm 26.
Okay, okay. Uh,
Yeah. Are you a teacher?
no, currently I'm studying.
Okay, there's a whiteboard
Yes, I
behind
bought
you.
it. Yes, I bought it to study. Like when I was in school, I bought it
Okay.
to
You
study
make
maths and science.
Okay, so you wanted to study on a big board?
Yes, actually, I have two boards. Here I have a one board, and there I have another board. Here,
Okay,
the green board,
okay. Are you from Assam or West Bengal region?
West Bengal.
Okay, you speak
Uh,
like that.
Oh, you guessed it from my accent.
Yes,
And you are from
from Lucknow.
Lucknow?
Yes.
Okay, so you are now a teacher, or do you do anything else?
No, I'm a teacher. I want to become one professor, but let's see.
So are you studying something or
Studying, not
studying?
studying, not studying, studying.
Studying.
Yes.
So can you
Uh,
kindly tell me what are you studying?
I'm not studying anything. I have just completed, like last year, I completed my master's in English. And
You have
soon
completed
after,
masters in English. Okay.
yes.
So what did you study in your masters in English?
Are you talking about typically about the syllabus, right?
Yes.
Okay. So basically, it was, my goodness, it was an ambitious syllabus. I must say it, firstly, history of English literature. Even speaking about it gives me a pain, like a chill runs down my spinal cord. It's that tough because a history that is covered over 1,000 years it was basically gulped down by us. So that was there. Along with that, we have literatures from so many regions like African English literature, Indian English literature. We have English literature from so many regions. So all South Asian literature, everything was studied. And Indian translation in English. I mean, for example, there is a Marathi play that has been translated into English. So English translation was read. All right, Indian writing was read. Like I told you, that there are several, for example, Chetan Bhagat, to start, like Amish Tripathi, they all write in English, but they are all of Indian origin. They have nothing to do with UK. So yes, that was the ambitious syllabus that we had. Along with, if you want to get further into bifurcations, then yes, of course, it was further divided into dramas, poetry, prose, novels, and so on and so forth. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for telling me that.
What are you studying?
So currently, I have finished my school, and because of COVID, I was not able to join any college. So probably next year I'll join a college. So currently, I'm studying from home.
That's okay. But you are 20 years old. You must have finished your college 2 years back. I mean, your school.
Yeah, I have finished my school. I have finished my 12th
When did you? When did you complete
uh,
it?
in 2020.
Huh? You're 20. Did you skip 2 years or something? Like, are you okay? Okay, I
Yes, yes,
understand.
because of COVID, because of this COVID. So
Okay, okay.
if I had joined, then I could not have attended these face-to-face classes. So the only online classes. That's why had to skip because I wanted to do like the classroom classes.
That's
So
why you did
kindly,
not.
yeah, that's why I'm studying from home.
Okay. And what are you studying?
Currently, I'm focusing on English and little bit of computer science.
So you're studying on your. You have not enrolled yourself in any college or any.
No, no, no. But probably next year.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Which board are you from? ICSC or CBSC?
Okay, I am West Bengal board. I am from West Bengal board.
Okay, okay. So did you study in Bengali medium only?
Yes, Bengali medium. So that's the trouble for me because my English is not was not that good,
Hmm.
and so I started started learning about English, speaking English, and that's how my English is getting improved. So English is a very important language, right?
It is. It is a global. It globalizes stuff.
So
Yes, it
can
is
you tell me
important.
that why people should study English? In your opinion, why people should study English?
Because it's a lingua franca. Lingua franca is a language which connects people of two different languages. And the marketing of English has been like people, I don't know where should I even begin. They have made conscious efforts to, they had like our forefathers, not today. We don't do it today, but the efforts, the seeds of efforts was so long, long back. And English was made famous. English was marketed really well because it's a neutral language. You really don't have genders. It is deliberately, it had all the genders, by the way. Okay, it was complicated. For example, we have aap and tum and tu in Hindi.
Okay, but in
It had
English only you,
everything in English, only you,
only.
but it did have all the things. It was complicated, but it was genuinely simplified to market it, and they did a pretty good damn job. So, and also all the pilots, like there are certain jobs which are done only and specifically in English. You can't argue with that. Mostly engineering, medical, if you are a pilot, then you need to know English. So if the prominent jobs, if there is a compulsion of knowing English, is
Okay,
certainly yes, yes,
okay.
that's all.
So do you wanna know something about me, or should I ask, or
Um, Actually, I just need to know one thing about you. Yeah. If you have not enrolled yourself in any course like bachelor's or anything, why are you studying like two different combinations, like English and then along with that computer science?
because I would like to study computer science. Like I wanna major in computer science.
Like your
That's it.
bachelor's, BCA.
BCE, yes, bachelor in computer science.
Okay, BSc, Bachelor in Computer Applications is called BCA. BCA and MCA. Okay.
Actually, okay. So may I ask you, or you ask me? What?
Continue, please continue.
May I ask you questions?
Yeah.
So tell me something about your hobbies. Like, do you have hobbies?
Yeah, I do, but I'm not practicing any for now. I used to garden a lot. I started to garden and I love to cook food, but I'm not cooking any these days. I cooked chicken today. So
Today?
yeah.
Okay.
So I prepared some chicken. Along with that, yes, I did many things. I do many things. I love to drive. I love to drive a car around. So yeah,
Okay. So do you know? Can you tell me about the car? Like the model? Do you know?
I just own a little Baleno. It has, yeah,
Baleno.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a family car, nothing fancy. It's a basic middle class car. So yeah,
Okay. So probably in future I'd like to buy. I don't know. I'd like to buy one probably in future.
everybody would like to buy one in future.
But the maintenance is a lot. Like you have to maintain. You have to pay a lot of money
No,
to
that's with
maintain a car.
everything. That's with
Yes.
everything.
But
If you want to
the
own something, then
but
auxiliary expenses follow. Sorry. Yeah, please
but
continue.
yes, petrol and diesel costs are like reaching so
Yeah,
high. So
they
that's a
are
lot.
rocketing. They are
Yeah,
skyrocketing,
they're
isn't it?
skyrocketing. Yeah. So, can you tell me something about your daily routine? Like how when you wake up and what do you do in your day and when do you sleep?
Tough question. Tough question.
Yeah,
I must say.
I
So
want to
like,
know because if someone asks me, I have to tell that. This how do you describe it? So I'd like to know.
yeah, I ask these questions to judge a student, to be honest. I ask the exact same questions. The exact same questions, by the way. So, yeah. I wake up according to my classes. I must accept that. So, if I don't have any class in the morning, I won't wake up. So, yeah. So, I wake up around 9:30 because I have to take clapping classes at 10 if I get any. If I don't, then Yeah, but generally I do get bookings. So yeah, I wake up around 9:30. I brush my teeth and everything, the morning chores, and within half an hour I'm ready with my breakfast right here on the table, and keep on taking classes, and I keep on having my breakfast. And with that, yes, Clapingo classes are the main thing that I do. This is not a side hustle for me. This is the main hustle. Along with that, I do a lot of household chores. I mean, goodness, I drive around, I get my milk, I get everything that needs to be done around the house. And basically, my entire day goes around like this. So,
Entire day. Okay. And when do you sleep? Like you wake up like at 9 a.m.
so I
and
sleep
when
around
you
2,
sleep around 2, that means you get almost like 7 hours of sleep.
or maybe even less. Sometimes I sleep around 3 as well.
Okay. So do you feel tired?
I actually take a lot of power naps. So
Okay.
yeah, I take a lot of cat naps. Not a lot, but yes, in between classes, for example, if I have a 20-30 minute break, then of course I'm going to sleep. I am going to switch off the lights and I'm going to meditate. Then I'm going to fall asleep for 30 minutes, and then I wake up all refreshed, ready to take over the world again.
So you take a power nap about 30 minutes.
If I do get time, otherwise it could be 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, whatever time I get. So power naps have really helped me to get sorted. They just make me energized, and that discipline sets in that you have to wake up with the alarm.
Yes. So if someone asks me, like, may I ask you, like, that what is the proudest thing that what are you proud of? That if someone asks you that, tell me something that you're proud of, what would be your answer?
My goodness, I think it's too soon to answer that question. I think so. I should be humble enough to practice, humility right now at this point. What should be I proud of? I think taking charge. Or nobody in my family drives, but I decided to drive a car. I always had a car, but nobody in my family knows how to drive. So I think so, and I taught myself. By the way, I
You talk to yourself.
not taught to taught. So yes, I taught myself.
Okay, you taught yourself.
Mhm.
And you didn't get any coach.
I asked my driver Bhaiya to drive me around, but the problem with that was that uh, no, no, no,
But
certainly
then
didn't work out
how did
properly.
you, like, how did you taught yourself? Like you watch YouTube videos or
What? No, I've been driving since class 11th. No, there
no?
wasn't a full-fledged internet back then. No, I think so. I was just curious. Like, if you are curious about something, you will figure out a way. You will realize, okay, I need to be here for a long time. I need to drive in the long, so I cannot afford to injure myself, hurt myself. So I need to go step by step. So you are deliberately careful. You are gawking at the instruments that are around you. You are studying, you're feeling things. So yeah,
So I think your driver helped you little bit to learn this. Yeah, but you were, where did you learn it? Like on the roads or on a field?
on the field, of course, on the field.
On a field. So you get into the car and you drove. You-
What else I was supposed to do?
No, but you're confident that I could drive.
Yeah, yeah. I was
Okay.
thankfully, by the God's grace, I was confident. Yeah,
You
yes.
got, yeah, okay. And do you want to know something about me, or do you want to ask any question, or may I ask you?
Are you a gamer? Do you play
Game.
games? Online games?
Do I look like a gamer?
I just exchanged the headphones, like with the big ones. Yes, you would look like a gamer.
What was that? Can you repeat?
Yeah, it just exchange your little headphones with the big ones, and you would look like a gamer.
Actually, I have big ones, like uh, two or three big headphones. Like, but when I talk, I like to wear these
Okay,
so that I
okay,
can hear myself. If I wear the big headphones, then I cannot hear myself. So I cannot talk
okay.
very good. That's why I like to wear these when I talk.
Okay. Okay. What is that? What is that cylinder thing behind you?
Okay, that's a
Oh, a thermos.
copper jug.
It's a jug. Sorry, it's a jug. I thought
Yeah,
that
copper jug.
in the picture it looked really sleek and big, so I thought that it's cylinder or something like that.
No, no, no. It's a
Okay.
copper jug. If you drink from a copper jug, then it's good for your health.
I know I have a copper vessel myself, but I'm not using this thing.
Is it a pitcher or glass bottle?
It's a bottle.
Well, so where did you get it? Like, did you get it from Amazon?
Yes.
So I think it was like how much did it cost?
I really don't remember, but I think the combo, there was a combo, like the glass came along with the vessel. So I don't remember. So I got a good deal, but I must say that.
So how much time do we have like left?
We have around 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Okay. So do you wanna ask me something?
I just want to give you your feedback, to be honest,
Yeah,
Mr.
that would be great. Like, do you think like what should I focus on more? Should I focus more on my pronunciation? Like, I have to go. I have to talk so fast because there is so little time. Do you understand?
It's okay. That's okay.
It's
That's
only
okay.
15 minutes, and that's why I have to
This is
talk so
your
fast.
session. This is your session. Please don't be apologetic or just explain
So
yourself.
I
No,
have
no,
to be
no,
in
no.
I'm in a hurry because otherwise the session will be get over.
The sessions will, yeah, the session will get
Yeah.
over. It is,
So
yeah, it
yes.
times
So
out
what
quite
should I?
quickly.
Yeah. So it was like 9, like, and it is now 9, almost 9:15.
9:15, it's more than 9:15. It's
It's more
9:16.
than 9:15.
Yeah,
Okay. So we have 15 minutes there, right? Okay. So you can give me your feedback. So where should I focus more?
where should you focus more? To be honest, I really love your Bengali accent. Don't change it for the world. But yeah, please don't change it. Ever don't.
Okay.
And the thing is that you have to focus on your grammar. You do not, like, your grammar mistakes are not, grammatical errors are not screamingly loud. All right, that you
Okay.
are just making them blunder after blunder after blunder. No, 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 no. You're not doing any, but they're tiny little mistakes which are just splashed all across. Okay, so you need to be a little aware, a little more conscious about your grammar. Okay, I really like your voice. God has given you a good voice.
Yes, I
Okay,
think that when you communicate, I think I watch a lot of communicate how to communicate with other people.
okay,
So voice plays a major role. If you want to communicate, if you want a good communication with the other person, what voice plays a, like your body language, your voice and your words.
words.
Yes,
Okay,
word.
now this
I think yes. Go
hurts.
on.
Now this hurts or this
Words.
hurts. All right, now this is a typical Bengali Bihariness that you are having. Okay, if you want to keep it, it's beautiful if you keep it. If you don't want to keep it, I'm with your choice. Okay, but please make sure that it is, if you like, do not let it eclipse the original English. All right, for example, there was
Yes.
a friend of mine, not a student of mine, who used to call papaya a fafaya, and he was a Bengali, by the way. So he used to speak exactly like you, but the problem was that his Bengaliness took him way far away from English. So I had to, kind of reel him back into English. All right, I had